everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video on my top fruity summer perfume recommendations for 2025. It's a little bit hot for Caesar, but he has decided he wants to join us and be in this video, haven't you, mate? So I'm going to take you through some of my top recommendations, some affordable options. You guys know I'm a big fruity perfume fan, so this is super fun to take you through. If you are new here, then hello and welcome. I'm all about perfumes. I have thousands of videos like this, not just on new releases, but whole perfume ranges, perfume notes, perfumers. So do check out my other content. And if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And as always, all the links will be down below in the description box where you can buy all the perfumes I've mentioned, where they're available all around the world. So I feel like fruity perfume sometimes can be a little bit like dismissed as being like juvenile, but I feel like they are starting to come back. There's like a strawberry trend happening, there's a banana trend coming up, we had a cherry trend, and I guess I have to say before I go into all the different designer perfumes is when I created my Aphrodite, my goal was to create an ultimate summer perfume because I really wanted a fruity perfume that lasted. I feel like a lot of fruity perfumes don't really have great projection, and in particular the mango fragrance note wasn't something I had really seen where anyone was really offering a mango perfume that really lasted. Like the Wilhelm Perfumer one just became very musky. The Fleur one again like didn't stay mango. I know Paco Rabanne Fame has mango in the top note, but it goes after like 10 seconds. So we worked for a year in the lab with the perfumer to create Aphrodite with a mango note that lasts all the way through. And then I added that lotus and that fresh coconut, so not like a vanilla coconut, not like super sweet, something very refreshing and tropical. So I have to say we're having a heat wave here in London, and I have been carrying around my Aphrodite travel spray in my purse with me because it just gives you that tropical, fruity, fun summer vibe whenever you spray it. So if you haven't tried Aphrodite yet, I really do recommend you try it if you like fruity perfumes. And don't forget, you can order your samples from my website. I ship all around the world and they're just £5 and you get a £5 voucher when you order them. So in addition to my go-to Aphrodite, some other super fruity ones that I love in the summer, Jimmy Choo Floral. So I feel like this name is misleading because this is a fruity perfume, not a floral perfume. It has nectarine in and peach, super like fun and fruity. It does have like an orchid note underneath. It gives it a sort of floral vibe, but I've noticed this has been disappearing off websites, so I think it is discontinued. But what's good is the places that do still have it often have it at a really good reduced price. So I'll find that for you online and leave it in the links down below. But I'll be so sad if this is gone. It looks like it is going because I love this as being just a really fresh nectarine. When it comes to orange, I love orange in perfumes. There are a couple that I turn to in the summer. So the Yves Saint Laurent Libre Eau de Toilette. This one is really all about the orange blossom and the orange. It doesn't have the heavy vanilla amber undertones that are in the other Libre perfumes. And I do find it performs really well. It performs like an eau de parfum, not like an eau de toilette. And the Acqua di Parma Rancia de Capri. I've loved this since I first smelled it, like when I worked in a perfumery like 15 years ago. We sold Acqua di Parma, so I discovered it there and fell in love. It's just that like an orange gelato, you know, like an orange ice cream sorbet type smell. But the only issue is that it's an eau de toilette and it really doesn't perform and last, and they have become very expensive now, the Acqua di Parma one. So I love that smell, but I wish it performed better. The YSL one definitely performs better, so I kind of have been layering the two. In terms of sort of lemon, Dolce & Gabbana Devotion is like a sugary lemon meringue, and Dolce & Gabbana, like inspired by Sicily. My partner is Sicilian and we're getting married in Sicily next year, so I do love wearing this, especially when we go out and visit his family in Sicily. So it gives you that lemon vibe, that fruitiness, but it is also has like a sugary vanilla undertone, so it's quite good more in the evenings when it's not so hot. And then Pear is another perfume note that I love all year round. In the summer, I wear the Armani My Way fragrance called My Way Nectar, which is one of their lighter versions of My Way, and you immediately get all this pear, like this really fresh, juicy pear, followed by some tuberose and that classic white floral My Way undertone, but it is that fresher, fruitier take on original My Way. For something quite tropical, the new Ellis Brooklyn Guava Granita gives me very like tropical holiday vibes. I've actually been layering this with my Aphrodite because it kind of has that coconut pina colada feel to it, and like, you know, that guava, that super Caribbean tropical tropics type fruitiness to it. It is relatively light, this one, so good if you live in hot weather, but yeah, I've really enjoyed layering this with Aphrodite. The Kayali Eden Juicy Apple that has been out for a long time, and I've always liked this one because it really is like a sweet, innocent, fruity apple. Kind of reminds me a bit of Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy, like quite youthful and carefree, and it's probably one of the lightest, fruitiest in the range, except for her 4 like summer ones, but it's just super fruity and super sort of berries and apple, like fruit of the forest. So this is something that's just very innocent and nice to wear, you know, sort of festival vibes, very carefree. And then lastly, this just came out from Adidas, their Get Comfy perfume. These are really affordable, like £20 per 100ml, and this one has a grapefruit note in it, which really reminds me of Lacoste Touch of Pink, that came out, you know, in the 2000s when I was a teenager, so it makes me feel very nostalgic. It's very light, easygoing, but I do love a grapefruit perfume. So those are my top recommendations for fun, fruity summer fragrances. Let me know what your favorite is, and do let me know if you've tried Aphrodite yet. Don't forget, I also have my Aphrodite candle, which I've also been burning them this summer, making the house feel super tropical. But let me know what your favorites are and what else you'd add to this list. But thanks so much for watching. All links will be in the description to where you can get these perfumes where they're available all around the world. But that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!